What's up, guys? I hope y'all are all having a great week. I got another video for you today. It's going to be on some amazing slides, and finally compiled a few of them that I will tell you a story about. But first, it has been a long time coming here that I need to show this stuff. But my buddy Terry sent another ridiculous gift package, and I got to show you some of this stuff. There's literally too much to go through. I've already given my son, the stuff that he wanted, and we kind of divvied it up and all that kind of stuff, but I've kept this stuff sitting here for a video. I didn't get a chance to do anything on the long weekend hobby related. I was planning some stuff, but never got around to it. But anyways, he sent some stickers. Of course, I kept the Astros, I kept the Yankees, and I kept the Brewers because I still love the way that MB makes a glove. I always loved that logo, so I kept those. He's got a whole stack of cards here. A lot of these will definitely make my Astros Franken set. There's Dallas Keuchel rookie way before the beard. Looks weird. Frank Thomas. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things from my era. Ripken. I mean, 90 Topps, 90 Fleer. Just all kinds of Ripkins, all kinds of, there's the one with the family, Brian Taylor, oh man, Todd Van Poppel. I mean, those guys were the bomb right then. You got the checklist there that's actually used. You got Lou Gehrig, you got Hank Aaron, you got some Ralston Purinas, some of my favorite guys. I mean, just all kinds of cool stuff. Some of the classic cards. Just a bunch of Astro stuff so I can put in my Franken set. There's a Diamond King of Biggio. Just all kinds of stuff. I mean, if I went through every single card, it would be amazingly long. So just all kinds of great stuff in this stack. Just look at that. There is the buyback Clemente Turn Back the Clock. I mean, check that out. Totally unexpected. Just all kinds of unexpected stuff in here. I can't even do it justice because there's so much. Look at the American flag card. I didn't have that one. Need to add that to my flag collection. Just look at that Biggio Topps gold label. Just amazing. Check this stuff out. Biggio 90. Ricky. Collectabooks. I mean, just an unbelievable stack of cards. Look, Carlos Correa rookie card right there. Just an unbelievable stack of cards. There's a Biggio rookie Topps in here. I mean, just crazy, crazy, crazy. He sent me a whole stack of the tall 89 Bowmans, just star after star after star. There's Will the Thrill. I mean, look at this. All kinds of my favorite players. Just Hall of Famers, stars, Ricky. I mean, you name it. It's just an amazing stack of cards. You got the reprints of the Bowmans. I mean, just insane. Just complete insanity, man. The family cards. All kinds of cards. I mean, like I said, I can't even give each one justice right now because it would just take too long. A whole bunch of more Beckett's, and he sent some of these cutouts, like the inside covers. You got the Rocket and Nolan. You got the Nolan artwork. More Nolan artwork from 89, 5,000 Ks. I mean, come on. You got that classic photo from the back of the Beckett. And then a whole bunch of classic Beckett's. One of my favorite ever was May 91. He was kicking butt, getting an MVP. You got Ricky 939. Donnie Baseball. I mean, you can't beat this stuff. That one's from 1990 May. Then you got the Mickey Mantle issue when he passed. You got Will the Thrill from 1989. Kevin Mitchell, his power teammate there from 1989. I mean, awesome stuff. Cannot wait to look through all that stuff. It's so fun to look through old Beckett's. And of course, all the pictures and everything is just amazing. But he wasn't even done with all that stuff. And like I said, Taylor's already taken what he wanted out of it as well. But I had just reacquired that Hallmark ornament card of Nolan, and he sent the ornament. So now I've got the Christmas ornament of Nolan with the high leg kick to go on the tree. And so now I have the card and the ornament. And then maybe my favorite item in the whole thing, Mickey Mouse Steakhouse, pristine condition matchbook, or matchbox really in this case. Check that thing out. I did not have that. Number 7, Mickey Mouse Steakhouse. Just too cool. Just awesome. That will go awesome with the matchbooks and matchboxes I have. So Terry, my man, I cannot thank you enough, buddy. That is an unbelievable stack. There will be all kinds of additions to Franken sets and different collections and buybacks and matchbooks and ornaments and Beckett's. I mean, it's just, thank you, Terry. I don't know what else to say. It's just, it's too kind. But the other thing I was going to cover today is just some of these slides. I have recently bought some more TV slides. I won't go through all of these, but I bought a 1980. These are very rare. 1980 and a 1983 set. And there's J.R. Richard. There's all kinds of great stuff in here. Joe Morgan. Maybe I can go over some of that someday, but the video would just be too long if I did everything today. But these are some really, really cool slides. And I've showed you this ultimate 1978 California Angels Nolan Ryan slide before, but I'll show it again. It doesn't get much better than this. So this would have been projected on the screen on the television for 1978, like Monday Night Baseball or something. It was just amazing, amazing stuff. Really, really great photo there. But that's a 1978 Angels Nolan Ryan that I've shown. Doesn't get any better than that, but I added an 80 and an 83. So 80 right when Nolan came here to Houston. That is what they would have flashed up and projected over your sports reporter's shoulder to show you his image while they were talking about him. But that is Nolan Ryan from 1980. And then I got the 83. I was thinking, do I have to get all of them? And I'm like, yeah, I got to get all of them. Plus, that one had the orange hat. This one has the dark blue. Check that out. 1983, Nolan Ryan TV slide. Now, the next time you see all of these, they will be, I'm going to make some photos. I'm going to get professionally some photos made of a lot of this stuff I have. A lot of these baseball card slides and TV slides, you name it. I'm going to try to get a kind of a cool collection going of that kind of stuff. But next time I show you, I'll show you the slide and the photo so you can see exactly what it would look like. This one here is, and thanks to Mookie Chilson, I know what to call it, the OTS, or over the shoulder slide. So this would have been, had to be 1979 when he was signed with Houston. This would have been the slide they would have projected over the news anchor's shoulder to say Ryan signed with the Astros. It's a very small thing you can see next to my finger there, but a slide with his image, and it's not even a photo. I mean, they had to do artwork back in these days. There's no logo on the hat, but this would have popped up on the screen in the late 70s, early 80s, this style. And you got the old Astrodome Astros logo there, along with Ryan's image. So that's just a very, very unique slide. You just don't see these really anymore. Anything from the 70s or early 80s is tough. That's why that Angels one is so special. But yeah, that one's a very, very unique one, unlike, you know, most of these. But this next batch, I've showed a couple of these, but I had to wait on some stuff to get here to really explain this whole story. Now, these were taken in the 70s, in the mid 70s, with the California Angels. And this wasn't used for baseball cards as far as these exact image, and these aren't TV slides. These are a guy named Jerry Walker that was, you know, he did all kinds of stuff, but he also had a stint with Topps where he would take photos and they would may or may not use the photos he took, you know, for the baseball cards. This is a really cool set of images. Now I'm going to tag some of my friends in this video. I've told them I have a few extras of this that I have bought that I am going to let go. A few of my Nolan Ryan loving buddies, Jim and Russ, and then you got Dylan is a California Angels guy and he likes Ryan too. So, and then Dan Old Sarge collects one of these. So I'm going to send all of these guys one of the slides that I have from this photo shoot, but these are all from the same photo shoot. And what it is was an interview. Now, before all this, we didn't know that, but we'll get to that at the end. But there is Nolan getting interviewed in the dugout. And you can see the Jerry Walker up at the top. He would have been the photographer. He has long since passed. Somebody bought a collection with thousands of images he took, and I was the beneficiary of quite a few of them. Of course, I was interested in Nolan Ryan ones. So this is part of a single photo shoot, and you might start picking up a theme on here. Getting his head coming up a little more there. So he's talking to this guy. Doesn't look super duper happy. Talking about who knows what. I would love to be a fly on the wall and figure out what they are saying. That would be super, super cool. But we're getting closer and closer here. There's a really good shot right there. If you know vintage Ryan, you might be picking up on what is happening here. A couple more. We're getting really, really close here. There's a really good shot. Reporter's got his head down, holding up the mic. Nolan kind of looking up there. You can see the hair coming out from his cap that he's propped up. And here is the best shot of the bunch. So there he is talking to Nolan. Nolan looking up. Yes, this is Jerry Walker taking a photo for Topps. This is as close of a photo as we will ever get to the one that Topps used and kept in their vault for the 1976 Topps Nolan Ryan card. So this was the photo shoot for this card. By the way, this card is gorgeous. Absolutely love this card. But that is Nolan Ryan in 1976 Topps. This is the same photo shoot. So, Topps would have kept this image in the vault. They would have used it for the 1976 card. They would have made a match print photo for it. And who knows if they ever sold that out of the vault or not. My guess is not, but who knows. But this is as close to that Topps image as you'll ever get to have and own, because, they would have kept that one. But this is the photo shoot. And now I got a couple images that are just dynamite. Super, super close to the iconic image on the 1976 Topps. So how cool is that, guys? It's unique stuff like this, one-on-one stuff that just really, really geeks me out. Just history that you don't often find. And I do love this card. It's really nicely centered. It's a really nice card. Absolutely love it. But this right here is what really gets me going. Stuff that's tied to history, stuff that's tied to cards. We didn't even know with this card he was getting interviewed. We don't know anything about that, if that was an in-game or whatever, but it's not. Just the empty bench, he's just getting interviewed. And Jerry walking around, probably in spring training, taking photos. And he snapped a couple like this with Nolan's hair, the hat propped up, looking very serious. And then Topps ended up with that one as the final shot for the card. But that's it, guys. A bunch of just historical slides. You got some TV slides from the late 70s, early 80s. And then you got some of these mid 70s slides from a man who was taking pictures for everybody from Sports Illustrated to Topps. And he captured the 1976 Nolan Ryan. So I'm going to keep these ones that I'm showing you, and there's a few other ones I'm going to send off from this photo shoot just so people can have some of that history, some of the people that would really enjoy that. And they slab up really nice with these Bowman inserts. I put a Bowman insert in the Mag Pro. And these are the thick Mag Pros, of course, because this is a thick slide. But they go really well in there. But they present really well. I'm going to get some photos made of these. Next time you see them, I'll show some of that kind of stuff. And then there's one banger that is not related to this, but is related to Nolan Ryan that I will show on that video. I got something that's truly amazing, and I cannot wait to get the photo made, and I cannot wait to show you guys. But for now, these slides are super cool. I absolutely love them. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoy this kind of stuff. This is some of my favorite type of collecting there is. And until next time, guys, thank you for everything.